Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back to Headlocks and Hot Packs. And as promised when we did 93-94 Flair basketball last week, we're getting into some modern, as you can see. Some 2024 Panini Prizm Baseball. We're going to be playing some Battle Blasters. We will see which one of these is better. I have had these boxes for almost 2 months now. Got these as birthday gifts. Surprisingly, here's a look at what can possibly be found in here. Dylan Cruz, the cover guy. That's one of the... Actually, it's not even a rookie. It's a pre-rookie, but 30 cards per box. Find 4 Blaster exclusive blue ice prisms. Look for Blaster exclusive red, blue, and green Pulsar. Look for the ultra rare Color Blast. And a retail exclusive Instant Impact. First time seeing this on the channel, as always, and I totally forgot my utility knife, so we're just gonna caveman our way into these blasters and again see which one is better. There is not a ton of rookies in here. Obviously, with this being not licensed by Major League Baseball, they are less collectible than the MLB licensed products. But it's 2024, so you know who we're looking for. Paul Skeens, the best rookie in here. We're just gonna rip all these packs out. What the hell? Might as well get them all out now since I'm an idiot and didn't grab my little blade, and I don't feel like getting up to grab it right now. Not sure where these boxes came from. Like I said, they were birthday gifts. It was a big round number for my birthday this year, so I actually got a bunch of gifts. That is not the norm. So like I said, I've been hanging on to these for a little bit, but we shall see which one will be victorious here in Battle Blasters. So without any further ado, 5 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. Is that going to focus? Let's help it out a little bit, just in case there's anything different on the back of the pack than there is on the side of the box. Alright, enough yapping and gabbing from me. First pack, here we go from our first box. I don't believe... I'm trying to remember when the last time I did Prizm Baseball was. I think it's been a couple of years. But there's the design, the exact same as Prizm Basketball and Prizm Football. Leo DeVries is the first one. This is going to be a lot of prospects. And our first parallel in the first pack, Toronto Blue Jays legend Joe Carter on the silver. Again, no MLB logos. So it's probably, I don't know, maybe like $1 card. Here's our first blue ice, 4 guaranteed per box. That is the big cat, Andres Galarraga. Those ones are pretty nice. We'll see if we can't get some color matches there. He's on the Rockies, so not in that one. Drew Gilbert for the Mets. Ryan Howard, Phillies legend. And that will do it for pack number 1. Probably Galarraga, the coolest one out of there, or possibly the Joe Carter. I don't think there's a ton of value to those. Hopefully we'll get lucky and get like a parallel of a Paul Skeens rookie. That would be pretty nice. Here's our first insert, James Wood. He's one of the top rookies from 2025 class. What is this? Is this a Pulsar? It's a Don Sutton, our first Hall of Famer. I think this is a red Pulsar. Let's sleeveless and flip it around. And it is numbered. That's a pretty nice one. 251 out of 399. So our first numbered card, possibly the only one we'll get out of this box. But pretty decent one to find. There's Jace Young and then Gabriel Gonzalez. So parallels and inserts in the middle of these packs. Not sure what there is for Red Sox in Panini Prizm. It's only a 300 card set, so they definitely don't have everyone from the majors. There's Mason Wynn, rookie silver. Here's our next blue ice. We should have 2 more in these remaining packs here from the first box. But Bartolo Colon. And no, it's not the LA Angels. It is the Anaheim Angels. Brandon Sproat, and then Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith. the last one there. And kind of a tumultuous start for my Red Sox in the current season. They've been decent in terms of wins and losses, but there's another James Wood rookie insert, top tier. Of course, losing Tristan Casas for the season, that's a huge blow. Here's our first one for the Sox. Wade Boggs on the green prism. Cool one for the PC. Those ones are not numbered. If you're familiar with Prism, we see the greens pretty much every year. Andrew Jones, and then another Hall of Famer, Raleigh Fingers. Alright, decent box one. We got that numbered Don Sutton. Here is the final pack of that. But as I was saying, Tristan Casas blew his knee out. He's done for the year. And now the Rafael Devers saga continues. There's a Heston Kjerstad. It's got a rookie logo on there, but I don't think that's actually a rookie, but that's a silver. Jose Canseco. Oh, we do have one more pack in here. I miscounted. Canseco on the blue ice. Drew Hackenberg for the Braves, and then Mike Bove for Milwaukee. Last week went around that the Red Sox have now asked Devers to play first base, and in my opinion, he is continuing to be a big baby about it, not wanting to play first base. It's like, dude, you're a ball player. Just play the position they ask. There's another James Wood rookie insert. 3 of those out of this box. And here's another one for Boston. Nazan Zanatello. I am not familiar with him at all, but a couple of PC parallels for the Red Sox here in box 1. I had Jonathan Papelbon. Blake Walters finishes out the first one. Alright, let me know what you thought of that one in the comments down below. We'll slide all these up and then get into box number 2, see which one is better. Hopefully you guys enjoy this kind of content. We're halfway through our video today. So if you are liking this one, make sure you hit that thumbs up to let me know. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Got a bunch of boxes off here to my right, so gonna be probably more of a whatever I'm feeling at the time again next week. That's what we'll get into. First blue ice from box 2 is a Chase Petty for the Cincinnati Reds. Yeah, I want to say there's only like 15 actual rookies in this whole set. Fergie Jenkins, and then Everson Pereira, rookie. I believe that one is a true rookie card, not a fake rookie card logo. But yeah, back to the Devers saga. I know, I've kind of had enough of this guy. We're paying you a ton of money. You're a frickin' baseball player. It's only first base. Just go play damn first base, dude. Alright, another red Pulsar. This one is Max Muncy for the Athletics. Again, it will be numbered to 399. Let's see if we got a lower number than the last one. A little bit lower, 172 out of 399. I'd say probably the Don Sutton is better than the Max Muncy. Dalton Rushing, the final one there. Yeah, there's been an awful lot of complaining from Devers so far this season, starting back in spring training when they asked him to do DH. Now he's trying to refuse first base. I don't know if he's just trying to force his way out of Boston or what. Here's our next silver. That's an Abner Uribe. Roger Maris on the blue ice. Interesting. If I'm not mistaken, he is not in the Hall of Fame, which most people would think that he is. Bertie Williams for the Yankees finishes that one off. 3 more packs left to go. I don't think we've really seen anything overly crazy. Possibly the Don Sutton, the most valuable out of everything that we've seen thus far. Joe Carter, base, after we saw his silver in the first box. Owen Casey, top tier. Lance Berkman on the green prism. Back-to-back Astros. There's Jeff Bagwell and then Bruce Bochy. Couple of the Houston Killer Bees in there. We were really only missing Craig Biggio. And we would have had everybody from back in the day. There's Homer Bush Jr., Dwight Gooden on the silver. Our next blue ice is the Rocket, Roger Clemens, with Boston in this set. I think they changed that around when you see Clemens. Sometimes they picture him with Toronto, sometimes with Houston, sometimes with the Yankees. So you never really know. Lou Brock, and then Donnie Baseball, the final one. That brings us to our last pack. This one is going to have to find something pretty good. I think we're going to need a Paul Skeens in here if this one is going to have any chance of being better than the first box. Chase Davis, silver. Those been like one per pack. It's been pretty close to. Wow, that is funny. Speak about Craig Biggio, and he will appear. Biggio blue ice out of our final pack. I don't know why I was extra lispy there on the blue ice. Jose Reyes for the Mets. And then back-to-back Mets to finish the pack out. Ryan Clifford, the final one there. So that is all I've got for you guys tonight. I would say box number 1 was definitely better. Couple of PC parallels out of that box. 3 inserts of James Wood, who is one of the top rookies from the 2025 class. Bunch of other blue ice in there. The numbered Don Sutton. I'm going to go with box 1. Let me know which box you guys thought was better in the comments down below. As for next Thursday night, I think we'll probably alternate between modern and vintage, so we'll probably get into a vintage product next week. If you want to see what that is, you'll have to come back next Thursday and see what I'm getting into. But until then, enjoy all the other stuff here on the channel, and we'll see you next Thursday night. Have a good night, guys.